What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Let's try not to brick here. All right, we should be okay. Uh-oh. Come on now. No. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on, you bum. We're alive. We're alive. Shotzi's not here right now. Shotzi, you're in a video. Pipe up. Pipe up, buddy. Come on. Come here. There he is. Okay, what's up, everybody? Nothing like a nice panicked start to a video. No, this video is supposed to be a little bit more chilled, laid back. I don't know about anybody else, but this season has been hectic and it has been a lot. Okay, so new season right around the corner. We've gone through so many things. We've gone through clan wars. We've gone through updates. We have a new hero now. We've got new factions that are in the game. Demonologists are everywhere. And the biggest thing that I think has been trying for everybody is that it's so hard to trophy push. I don't know if anybody's felt the same way. Well, you know what? I do know people have felt the same way. And I'm usually up at 7K. The highest I got this season was 6,300. We've got 1 day left. I can't even get back to 6,300. I'm at like 6,150 now, probably, and I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near getting back to 6,300. I lose a lot, and it's okay. Like, it's not a bad thing to be losing all over the place. But we're actually setting ourselves up decently well. Let's see if we can find a dryad. Oh baby, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work. I was gonna see if that did like increased or like took away the debuff. Well, let's hit him with the. Is that pretty good? Did that break everybody's eardrums? I have no idea. But yeah, I've been trying to push, guys. I've been doing the Crystalmancer deck. It worked pretty good. I did a little bit of the Boreas Demonologist spam that I actually used in War Day today. If you guys are playing War Day and you go up against Winds of Change, try the Boreas Summoner Demonologist deck. If you guys have those cards, really, really good. And it's actually really, really fun for Winds of Change because they change everything around, so you have the ability to spam your board even more. And it gets pretty hectic and fun because you're like trying to turn things into like turning Harlequin into a summoner, and then all of a sudden it turns into a mime, and it's pretty funny. So I do recommend using that deck. But yeah, I think my trophy pushing is pretty much over for this season. We only got a day left anyway. The only thing I really want to get to is 103, is the 103rd chest, because then you get a couple of legendaries. So I'm going to be pushing, but not necessarily trophy pushing. And I think I'm at like 90. I think I need another 100 chests. And I've never had to buy, I don't want to lie, I don't think I've ever had to buy, like use my gems to get to the 103rd chest. I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But so I think we'll be able to get there, and it should be pretty good, and get a couple new legendaries. I mean, we still don't have Blade Dancer, so maybe we should we'll try out Blade Dancer if we ever get him or get her. But yeah, let me know what you guys are doing trophy pushing. I know a couple of people in my clan have definitely got over 7K. Good on them. That deck, I think the best deck to do so right now is that Inquiz Summoner Demonologist deck with Cold Mage, and I think the last card's Harlequin, just to give you guys the full deck. I tried it, man, I couldn't figure it out. I know there's a learning curve. I couldn't get there. I think I was too focused on like my Boreas spam in terms of like spamming out Demonologists as if I was playing the Boreas deck, to where if you're playing that Inquiz deck, you pretty much just focus on, like, you use Demonologist as mana, like a mana production, and you use your summoners, and you just worry about yourself, get your board set up, and then if you are going up against that Crystalmancer deck or whatever, eventually they're not going to be able to take out a boss. And then you just spam Demonologist down the lane, you break your board. That's pretty much how I've seen it. I haven't had as much luck doing it as I would have liked to, so I kind of went away from that deck pretty quickly, but I do think it's one of the best ones. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do. I need to get a couple of wins on PvP. It's part of the challenges, but I don't even know what I'm going to use anymore. I guess I'll use the Crystalmancer because you can just get wins eventually, but I'm sure you guys don't need any more footage of the Crystalmancer deck that takes forever, and then especially if you lose, it takes forever. So yeah, but hey, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribing, check out those memberships, and we're also going to be streaming on Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what we usually do, streaming. So definitely tune on that. We get a good group of people, nice little community there, and it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I figured this video would be pretty good to just kind of sit down, chill out. We did the update video yesterday on the factions and what everything does. It's pretty crazy. So the cards that are affected right now are like the Dryads, Druids, but also some other cards. I think Boreas, Dryad, and Summoner, just to name some of the ones that are most important, are those that are being affected. But with the faction blessing, it's that you get mana production early on, so you get like an extra 100 mana in PvP with each of those cards that are in your deck. Pretty cool right there, and you definitely notice a difference right when you spam. You know how you usually can spam and get 4 cards? I've played a decent amount since that came out, and you can tell right away. I spam like 8 cards or something like that right in the beginning. So it is a bit of fun. But right here, if you guys don't know, this is my gold farming deck. So our goal here is to get to 61, and then you just get some gold. You can level some stuff up, which is going to help me with the new season, because then we can level some cards up that we haven't been using so much in the latter part of the season, and it should be a bit of fun. Right here, I mean, my board's pretty much set up. We've only got 1 Zealot that's not touching a Knight statue. We got 2 Knight statues touching 4 Zealots. We got 2 Chemists. We don't really need 2. 1 would do the trick, but we have 2. Not the end of the world. It's not a perfect science. Even that Gorgon that we just went up against got a hit off on us. So hopefully we can... well, I guess I could use my trainer. I didn't even use my trainer. Use our trainer when we go up against Bedlam, and hopefully it doesn't switch us around, because then I'd actually have some work to do, and you don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do work. But I'm really curious where you guys are ending up in this season and where you guys have ended up in the past, because it's really, really hard out there. And I don't think I'm necessarily losing more than I have in the past, but I don't think that we're gaining as much as we have previously. So... you know, you win a game, you get 18 trophies. You lose a game, you miss 40. It's just kind of like when we played against that hacker in a previous video, and I lost 42 trophies in a 10-second game or something. That one was painful, but still pretty funny. I'm curious also what decks you guys are using right now. You using that Inquiz deck? You using Blade Dancer? I feel like every deck just kind of has a counter. Like Crystal Mancer deck gets countered by the Demonologist deck. The Demonologist deck, well, let's see. The Inquiz Cold Mage without Demonologist deck gets countered by the Crystal Mancer deck, but that deck gets countered by the Demonologist deck. But those decks mostly get countered by the Blade Dancer decks. I keep playing against Shaman decks, and none of them really do anything, which I love. Pretty good, pretty good. And we're coming up on wave... well, 29 and then 30. And let's see if we actually have to use it. I mean, we're going to use our trainer, but let's see if it actually switches us around, or if anything's going to actually happen. And I can't wait. Oh, here's a good question for you guys. I can't wait for the new season. What deck should I throw together? I got to try and find a deck that uses all of the blessings and all that stuff. Ooh, yeah, no, now we're taking it out quick. We now have 20,000 mana, so we're now taking things out pretty quick. But let's just hit him with an emote here. He has no idea he's on a video. He'll see it soon. Somebody in my clan here hitting me with a thumbs up. What deck should I use? What should I throw together? I saw that Hunter is one of the factions right now. So in 2 days, the same factions will be prevalent, or will still be relevant. And it will be the new season. So Hunter, regular Archer, I mean Boreas, obviously. I think that's, you know, a big one that people are... You know, I was playing Boreas today, and it did not feel that strong. Did they nerf it again? I have no idea. But Boreas against Bannerlord, stinks. Boreas against Bannerlord is so bad, and I don't know why. Like, I was playing against the Crystal Mancer deck, and I'm like doing my thing. I feel pretty good. I'm spamming Demonologist at the bosses or whatever. We went up against Bannerlord, and it literally just went all the way around our board. Right to the, like, we didn't even kill the first Bannerlord that showed up. And I was like, dude, what the heck? Crystal Mancer's taking this thing out. Inquiz is taking this thing out. I'm curious, like, does the regular damage from Inquiz do more than a Boreas, even though it also does splash? These are the thoughts that go through my head. These are the thoughts. These are the end of season where I'm like, man, I should be at 7K, but I'm not. These are the thoughts that go through my head. Just curious. Just But yeah, some of the fun decks. So we can also do challenges. So if you guys are, and I get deck requests a decent amount, but if you guys want to deck request something that you think would actually be really good, I can do that and I can throw that together and that would be fun. Or if you guys want some of the challenges that I used to do, like, all a certain type, or maybe I could do like all one faction in a deck, so all those cards that I used, Hunter, Archer, Dryad, Summoner, and Boreas or something. I mean, that's just the only 5 cards that I know are in it. I'm trying to think of another one that's part of the faction. I can't really remember, but that could be something pretty cool, and that's something unique to now. I mean, even this week, even yesterday, that we couldn't have done or didn't even exist. So that's pretty interesting right here. Here we're going up against Warlock. No, we're not. I'm always too early. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. We're hanging out. We're having some coffee. End of season. Everybody needs... Oh, here we go. Sorry. Voila! Oh, it could have taken that guy out, and I actually wouldn't have been mad because we don't even need that rank 4. But yeah, we're taking things out like a little slow. A little slow. It shouldn't really matter. We only need 20 more waves to get done what we've been trying to do. But yeah, it should be fine. Has anyone noticed a significance in the actual factions? Have people been playing these specific cards and noticed like a big bump in these factions? I've noticed the mana. That's definitely true. But even with the cards themselves, maybe they don't get a buff other than the mana. I'm just curious. Has anyone gotten those, like, noticed and been like, dang, that actually makes a big difference? To a big enough difference to where it would make that card better than an alternative, like to where, so many people love to run Demonologist right now, or Harlequin right now. People love Harlequin. If they do a faction that buffs Priestess or buffs Mime or something like that, I wonder if there's ever going to be that feeling of, okay, it's better to have this card than, like, have Harlequin. I'm just curious. Or, like, I think Wind Archer's also being buffed, correct? So, a point to where Wind Archer's being buffed rather than Boreas, which I don't actually think is possible, simply because they're in the same faction, Druid, Dryad, demographic. But if it did, I'm always curious if there's actually going to be an overlap there to where it's actually better. And this new season, I really feel like there's going to be a lot of new decks and a lot of different types of things going on. There wasn't really a balancing change with the factions. Maybe there's going to be another one coming out pretty soon. So I think Demonologist will still be strong. Obviously Inquiz, obviously Blade Dancer. I guess that Crystal Mancer deck will stay around. I don't know why it wouldn't. But yeah, there must be different decks that are going to be coming out with these faction buffs, right? Like, when I was running my Boreas Demonologist deck, I was trying it out today. It's a Demonologist, Harlequin, Mime, and Summoner. I had, should I put Dryad in there instead of Mime? Because Dryad is getting that buff of mana versus Mime. And, I had that thought for 3 seconds. And then I was like, I don't think it's going to be worth it. I don't think, because that deck doesn't really work based off how leveled up your Boreases are. It works on how well you're able to spam your troops out. So I don't think it made that much sense. And I think the cards are all so different enough, especially the support ones. Like, Summoner can't be replaced with Mime. Summoner might be able to be replaced with, like, Priestess, kind of, But a lot of these decks are so different and do such different things that even with a faction buff, I don't know if it would really be worth it. So I didn't change it. Long story short, I didn't change it, and long story short, I still lost. So maybe the Dryad would have made a difference. You know, maybe it would have made a difference. If you guys want a detailed explanation of how to do this gold farming, make sure to check out that video. I think it's titled Gold Farming or Best Way to Gold Farm or something like that. Really, really useful, especially with the clan bonus that you get. You get, I forget what it is, like 3,000 gold or something for like, 18 minutes of work, to where I haven't changed my board since I set it up, simply because he's just going to be doing his thing. So I'll probably spam my board at like 56, because we're going to go up against Puppeteer at 60, and it's going to be fine. And yeah, as long as we can take it out at 55, because we'll take it out at 55, spam my board just for a little bit of fun. He'll probably like laugh at me or something. So here we go. We're taking out all this stuff. See, he's even throwing Demonologist in the mix. It is beneficial because it gives me mana, gives him mana, but it's kind of funny that he's throwing into more monsters into the board at wave 55, to where people are probably having trouble at 55. So let's just let's just do that and that. Oh yeah, that's what you like to see. Oh, we can go down here. Look at that. We just made a rank 4. Uh-oh. All right. I mean, that looks better, no? 57. Let's just... Hey, why not? Rank 2. Do I have anything rank 2? No. We got a rank 4. There's nothing that we really need to do. Every time we get to 60, I'm like, man, we're so close. We can almost take this out. We can take it out. We can take it out. We never do. It's never that close. I mean, he's got Reaper, which I think is a great option. Not that we're even trying to get past 60, but it always seems like we might be able to, and then you just fall short, which is always kind of funny. But here we go, wave 60. Let's train her right at the beginning. Let's take all these things out. Come on, baby. Oh wait, no, we're not worried about taking this guy out. 61. It's 61, guys. We're trying to take out 61, not 60. I hope I see everybody on the stream here, everybody that watches these videos. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even mention this if you guys are still here. I stream on YouTube. Come on over on YouTube, you know? Hit him with a good game. Make it super simple for you guys. Exactly where you're finding this video right here. Same exact spot for the streams. Hit him with the thumbs up. We're going to be able to take out everybody except the Banner Lawrence. He's not even going to pause it because it is just an absolute waste of time. But there you go. Oh, let's check out real quick the... let's look at the reward. So almost 4,000. Okay, it doesn't actually say the buff that you get for the co-op bonus, but yeah, almost 4,000 gold right there, which is really, really nice. And right there, you can also see we've got, oops. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Right, we got all these quests that we need completing. I'm pushing to that 103rd chest. I'm excited about the new season. I'm interested to see what your thoughts are. I'm interested to see where you guys ended up. But that is going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.